Well, hello, fellow champions. It's me, Johnny, the host of The Champion Within. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how to deal with temptations that are inside your own home. So, if you're the only person in your family that's wanting to do a carnivore or ketovore, even keto way of eating, but you're surrounded by temptations in the fridge, in the cabinets, in the cupboard, how do you deal with that when that stuff's sitting right there, just 3 feet away? You don't even have to go to the store and buy it. It's just sitting there. Well, I had a lady come up to me at work the other day, and she asked me what I had done to lose so much weight. And I told her that I was doing the carnivore diet. She asked me to explain, so I did. She said she's really interested in trying that. She's heard of the benefits of the carnivore diet from a medical standpoint as well as weight loss. But she's not sure she can do it because her family, her husband in particular, doesn't think it's a good idea, and he's not going to do it. And all the treats and the unhealthy food will still be in her house. She asked me, is my spouse doing this? And I told her no. She said, well, how do you handle that? You've got all this stuff sitting in your house. Surely you're tempted. And she was right. I am tempted. But when I get tempted to indulge in things like this. So I just want to show you guys the temptations that are around me all day, every day in my own home. If you watch one of my last videos, I talked about giving in to temptation, and peanut butter was one of the ones that I gave into. And there it sits. That's one jar, but we have a couple of backup jars. So it's sitting right there. Welch's grape jelly. Who doesn't love peanut butter and jelly? Honey made graham crackers with a picture of s'more on there. We've got the Nature Valley chocolate crunchy dipped bars. Mac and cheese. I mean, I've eaten that mac and cheese my whole life, but not anymore. Apple pie filling. My wife makes a tremendous apple pie, but those days are behind me. My used to be standard breakfast, oatmeal with all the different flavors, apple, cinnamon, maple and brown sugar, and cinnamon and spice. Even chocolate pudding. There's some Dole. No sugar added diced peaches, so they're very healthy, right? Wrong. Pure cookies. I love those things, but they're no longer for me. But I have to resist the temptation every day. Yams. We've got yams put up, and we bought some canned yams, but not for me. Oh my gosh, we even have the Christmas M&Ms just sitting right there. And moon pies. This is just an example of some of the temptations that are around me every day. Even the veggies that we grew, I showed yesterday. So, I just eat some of these guys here. And throw some butter on there. And that's how I get through the temptations. Remember, if you're not hungry when you eat a hamburger or steak, or even chicken and pork, if it doesn't taste delicious, you're not hungry. And those temptations, they're there because you're bored, you're anxious, you're upset, or you're overly tired. But this is how I fight those temptations. I just eat some good hamburger patties or steak, or heck, even some pork. So that's how I resist those temptations that are in my house within arm's reach all day, every day. But let's talk about why. Why do I resist those temptations? Because I never want to go back to being this guy. This is Fat John. Fat John, or in this case, Fat Johnny, is no longer with us. His days are behind us. I don't want to go back to being miserable, uncomfortable, and so depressed that I can't do this. So that's what I think about when all these temptations are surrounding me, inside my own home, at work, as I drive around passing all the fast food restaurants, even the ice cream shops. I think about when I was laying on the couch, totally inflamed, knees killing me, hips killing me, foot killing me, and depressed to the point where I didn't even want to live anymore. Now, in order to fight those temptations, I focus on a couple of things. How good I feel, how active I am, and the fact that I want to go back to driving an 18-wheeler. Working hard towards passing my DOT physical. Along this journey, you're going to see especially probably in about 2 weeks, when I go for my DOT physical. Will I pass? Will I finally break through and be healthy enough to get back behind the wheels of an 18-wheeler and own my own trucking company? All the pieces of the puzzle are in place. I've already got the truck lined up, the financing, the business, the contracts, everything's lined up. I just got to pass the DOT physical. So I'm still working on it, working diligently. Stay tuned to see if I'm able to do it. If not, I guess I'll stay where I'm at and just limit my social activities because money is so tight. But if I can get back to driving that truck, I'll be happier. I believe I'll be healthier and will be better set to get ready to retire. That's all I got for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little short video. Remember, temptations are going to be there all the time. You can't get away from it. You can't live on an island. So you have to think about your why and make your why deep enough and strong enough to resist those temptations, even when they're just arm's reach away. Thanks. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.